Welcome to Crime Time Cases.
Imagine this. You're out at a bar with friends, laughing, enjoying the night, when a kind stranger offers to buy you a drink. It seems harmless, just a friendly gesture. You accept, you thank them, and take a sip. The drink tastes good, but within minutes, something feels off. You think to yourself that drink was strong. The room starts to spin, your vision blurs, and your body feels heavy. Panic sets in as you realize you've been drugged. The next thing you know, you're waking up in an unfamiliar place, disoriented and terrified. Your memory fades. You don't remember how you got there. And you don't really remember what happened after that first sip. All of a sudden, it hits you. In that single moment of trust, your safety was stolen from you. What if you had done this instead? Scenario 1. What if you had covered your drink? So you're out with friends or co-workers soaking in the music, the laughter, and the warm buzz of a carefree night. Maybe you're at a bar, a club, or even just a casual get-together. In a friendly gesture, someone offers to buy you a drink, a moment of kindness, or maybe even an attempt to strike up a conversation. You accept, smiling, and take a sip. Then, for just a second, you set your drink down, perhaps to respond to a text, adjust your outfit, or share a laugh with a friend. In that fleeting moment, something insidious could happen. Suddenly, the night you envisioned could take a terrifying turn. The truth about drink tampering is that it's rarely obvious. It's a crime of opportunity, one that thrives on distraction and trust. A tiny drop of an unknown substance is all it takes to render you vulnerable, confused, and defenseless. But what if you had simply covered your drink? A small, simple habit, like keeping your hand over your glass when you're not drinking, or just place a bar napkin over it, could have been the shield that stopped their plan before it even started. Predators count on you being unaware, on your focus being elsewhere, on your guard dropping just long enough for them to strike. When you keep a hand over your drink or use a bar napkin, you remove that opportunity entirely. You force them to rethink their actions, to hesitate, or even to move on to someone else. It's an easy, effortless act, yet incredibly powerful. You don't have to live in fear, but you can live prepared. And preparedness, in this case, it is as simple as making it difficult for someone to interfere with your drink without you noticing. Some people invest in small, discreet drink covers, portable lids designed specifically to prevent spiking. Others make a habit of using a bar napkin to cover their drink or keeping their thumb over the top of their bottle. These are subtle, barely noticeable precautions, but they could make all the difference. A few seconds of mindfulness could be the barrier between a fun, unforgettable night and an experience you never saw coming. So, ask yourself, what about if you'd done this instead? You could take a minor precaution or take a major risk. Scenario 2. What about if you had swapped drinks? Imagine yourself in this scenario. You're out, socializing, enjoying the energy of the night, when a stranger hands you a drink. Maybe they do it with a charming smile, a compliment, or an insistence that it's just a friendly gesture. Social norms often pressure us to accept. You don't want to seem rude, ungrateful, or suspicious, so you take the drink. But instead of sipping it immediately, you do something unexpected. Casually, almost playfully, you switch glasses with them and watch their reaction closely. Do they hesitate? Do they suddenly lose interest in their own drink? Do they make an excuse, claiming they aren't thirsty anymore? If so, why? What are they afraid of? A simple swap could be a silent yet powerful test, one that exposes hidden intentions in a matter of seconds. Predators rely on predictability. They assume you'll follow the script they've written. Accept the drink, trust the gesture, consume without question. But when you introduce an element of surprise, when you disrupt their expectations, You take back control. If they refuse to take a sip from the same drink they handed you, it's a clear and immediate red flag. That hesitation, that discomfort, speaks volumes, and in that moment, you gain the upper hand. Scenario 3. What about if you had ordered your own drink? Did you know that ordering your own drink isn't about being rude? It's about taking control of your own safety. Social norms may make it feel awkward to decline a free drink, but your well-being is far more important than politeness. When you order your own drink, you eliminate uncertainty. You see it being made, poured, and handed directly to you, ensuring no one has the chance to tamper with it. If someone insists on buying you one, go with them, watch the bartender, and make sure it's placed in your hands, not passed through others. Predators rely on social pressure, hoping you won't question their intentions, but your safety is not up for compromise. Trust your instincts, be vigilant, and remember, being cautious for a few moments is far better than regretting an entire night. Now, it's your turn to decide. Would you have noticed the warning signs, or would you have let your guard down? It's easy to believe that we'd always recognize danger, that we'd instinctively know when something was wrong. But the truth is, predators are skilled at manipulation. They rely on moments of distraction, on social norms, and on the assumption that most people won't suspect them until it's too late. If you had been in that situation, how would you have reacted? Would you have covered your drink, swapped glasses, or simply refused the offer altogether? Or would politeness, peer pressure, or a false sense of security have led you to take that fateful sip? These are the moments that define personal safety, not grand, dramatic gestures, but small, split-second choices that can mean the difference between a normal night out and a nightmare. What about if you'd done this instead? Could a single action have changed everything? Let us know in the comments how you stay safe when out in public. Have you ever had a close call? What precautions do you take to protect yourself? Your experiences and insights could help someone else avoid a dangerous situation. And if you want more real-life crime scenarios that test your instincts, don't forget to subscribe to Crime Time Cases. We bring you gripping, real-world situations that challenge the way you think about safety and survival. Stay safe, stay alert, stay vigilant, and always trust your instincts. Because in the end, your best defense is awareness.